Dangling out of a helicopter on a rope, snapping distance from an angry mother crocodile protecting her eggs is a hell of a way to make a living. But for Matt Wright, it's all in a day's work, vital work that's protecting this ancient species. You've met him before, but you've never seen him do this. After topping up her life insurance, Edwina Bartholomew joined him on the great crocodile egg hunt.
About 5 metres just out on the right side here. She can hear everything. She can feel every vibration. If I move, she'll come straight for me and keep coming probably up to where you are. So we'll just wait here.
The time to really worry about a crocodile is not when you see it, but when you can't.
I can't see her, mate. I can't see her.
I'm with Matt Wright.
There's a little close, old son. Holy hell.
His day job is harvesting crocodile eggs.
Strap that to your leg. That thing will save your life, OK? The next thing you're going to need is a harness.
Life jacket on. Stops any little creepy crawly coming up your legs.
This is what we lift you in and out of the nest with.
Yes, there, Eddie. Yeah, I'm good. Is it all right, eh? Beautiful view up here. Yeah, we'll change that shortly.
Below me is a place known as Glasswater. Australia's top end is the world's best habitat for saltwater crocs.
Come on, mate, bring her in here, eh?
And where I'm landing is a favourite haunt.
You're coming into this swamp, cane grass that's 15 foot tall. You can't see over the top. You can't see 3 foot in front of you. So it is very daunting going in there knowing that a big 10-foot crocodile is only 5 metres away.
Now, can you put Eddie somewhere where it's safe? Here she comes, Matt.
You all right?
Yeah.
It's a bit better than you expected here.
Oh, marginally.
But you can see her there. So you see her there sitting on the nest.
Yeah.
Right? You look at their eyes. They'll close their eyes and you can move in on them. They got their eyes open, you can stay dead still.
Now, how far can they see around?
180 degrees. And their eyesight is immaculate.
The way you find a crocodile nest is to find the mother nesting or near her eggs. And croc mums are very protective of their young.
She's coming back.
Go back. All right, look out. Hello.
Good work, mate. Good effort.
9 times out of 10, there'll only be one croc on the nest or in that general vicinity.
And the 1 time out of 10?
You just keep an eye out.
She's pretty feisty.
Should you have your back to her right now?
She's gone. She's in the
She's
big...
gone.
Mick just told me she's in the main waterhole. Now, for her to come back into here, or to hear her, as long as there's no choppers hovering over the top of us.
All right.
No, we're right.
Still think fast work's good work.
Yes, definitely, especially in places like this.
Hello, you good to go, Eddie? Okay, up you go.
Crocodile numbers are still coming up, and there is a bit of concern in the general public that there's too many crocodiles in the Northern Territory or in far north Queensland. So us managing or trying to manage numbers through collecting crocodile eggs, it works, and it works well.
All right, mate, let's go.
Harvesting eggs provides landowners with an income and an incentive not to shoot them.
Yeah, a little bit forward.
But getting the eggs is no easy business.
Look at her go. She's having a good crack.
It may look like Matt is tormenting this big female, but what he's trying to do is tire her out and get her to leave the nest.
A bit cranky, eh?
It gets a little bit nerve-wracking. Depends on how close you're to the croc, but keep you cool and deal with the croc on hand.
Probably just wait there for a minute. Okay, go back.
Where'd she go?
10-foot crocodile disappeared into a 2-foot hole. Okay, she's still there. She just took the end of this off.
Once the croc leaves the nest, it's time to move in.
Normal day, we'll do anywhere from 30 to 50 nests. You got one back there, Willow? Okay. You can just mark them and put them down as the mosquitoes.
Marking the egg is time-consuming but critical. If an egg is turned the wrong way round, the unhatched baby will die.
All right, Mick, we're good to go, mate.
We'll collect anywhere from, in a nest, between 30 to 60. From here, we'll take the eggs back to a crocodile farm, and there they get grown up for industry.
Man, that was possibly the strangest experience of my life.
It's very, very important that when the fellas get the eggs that they're not overly rushed, even though they're in a pretty dangerous environment, and they keep the egg upright. If they rotate that egg over, the little baby's still fixed, he'll be fixed on the side, and he'll actually just drown inside the egg. Our crocodiles are really difficult to farm. They're probably regarded as the most aggressive of the crocodile species.
12 years ago, Mick Burns hatched a plan to turn crocs into cash.
Probably worth about 30 million to the territory at the moment. That's increased as we start to farm better animals and produce better skins and obviously satisfy our European clients, you know, who are probably the fussiest buyers in the world. Our species of crocodile here actually is regarded as producing the best leather, the most expensive leather in the world. It's a beautiful small-scale pattern. It's very flexible. It's very strong. When they hatch, they'll all hatch together, and it's the little squeaks that they make and the movement in and around that agitates the others, and so the whole nest will come out at the same time.
Oh, jeez! Oh, man! That actually hurt a fair bit.
233,000 people share the territory with at least 100,000 crocodiles.
The croc that done this was just under 3 metres, and I was in the process of catching. We had a snout rope on it. He jumped, he grabbed my whole hand, and fortunately let go, and he just grabbed the last 2 fingers. But crocodiles have gripping teeth, and they grip the animals and they spin around and move their heads and they shake like anything, and that's what he done. If he didn't spin, I would have been right, but he spun around and ripped those 2 fingers off and a part of the hand. One of those things that happened.
It's a workplace injury unique to the territory, but a common danger for head ranger Tommy Nichols and his team.
OK, get all the gear ready.
Collecting crocs from Darwin's 26 traps is a full-time job.
Oh, he's only a small one, eh? Last year we got 314 crocs, just under 2 metres, eh? What we're doing with our trapping program is what we're taking out, we know we're only just creating a vacuum. Another croc will come back in, whether it's next week or next month. But the thing is, if we didn't have this program going, the number of crocs would be extremely high and the chances of a fatality would also be high.
Yeah, there's a fair bit of water around today. That crocodile, there's a bit of a deep hole on that creek side.
Sometimes the nests are surrounded by very deep water and are impossible to reach by foot. The only option is to land directly on top.
Probably better you stay home, stay here for this one.
That's why we use the ring, for nests like that when it is deep.
See you in a minute.
It was the last nest of our last day that we had the closest encounter of the croc kind.
Oh, there's probably about 6 foot of water around that nest, and Mick had already told me that there is a pretty aggressive croc on there, so we knew that was coming up. But what we didn't know was how aggressive.
Can you see her? Oh, I can't see her, mate. I can't see her.
How close was that?
It's close.
She was a little bit more cranky than we expected. The nest is underwater, but yeah, she came right up and grabbed the top of the ring, but Mick got me out of there just in time.
This particular one decided to come over the top of the ring, and that I sort of ducked underneath her as Mick pulled up at the same time. But she did. She grabbed the top of the ring and was right there in my face, and I sort of ducked down so she wouldn't grab me on the head.
You can see that there where she grabbed it just then. So she's just broken that. That was that crocodile then.
It's inevitable that one day I could get bitten.
Do you think much about that day, or do you try not to think about it?
No, just don't think about it. If it happens, it happens.
What a job. Back with more of Sunday Night and then Border Security after the break.